And hello, people. Welcome back. We got the overview of the Texans New England game from yesterday. Just gonna go look over some stats. We actually did fairly well this game. For a change, we broke the 20-point barrier. Still didn't get no win. We pretty much, that second quarter did it for us. He held us to 0, and we just really couldn't come back and do anything. We missed a field goal, so that hurt. And we also missed extra point. So, I mean, we're just gonna have to, like I said, we're gonna have to work on this, the little stuff that always wind up coming back biting us in the butt. At least we had a better showing in the second quarter, unlike previous games. But just gonna, like I said, we're gonna go over here and look at some stats. We actually won in the offensive yardage game this week, 467 to 472. We have the rushing yards, which he killed it in that second half. I mean, he was just unstoppable. We changed the game plan, and it hurt us really, really bad. Basically, he started running to the outside, and we did the inside game the second half. We did I did the outside game the first half. So that made a very big difference in him getting extra yardage and what he needed and keeping us at bay pretty much. Passing, we have 355 to 260. On the first downs, he beat us in first downs at 20, and we actually got 18 this game. So it was a fairly tight game. It's just at key moments he made stops, he made turnovers, and he was able to just keep on moving the ball on the ground. I mean, we started going in the air because we started getting desperate, but we wind up having to pay for it in the end. Punt, always no really big difference in punts. Kick returns, nobody really did anything. Well, of course, we was playing in a dome, so you really don't have any win. That's why I understand there's no excuse for me missing those field goals. That was just poor gameplay. And as for before, you got 474 to 469. I turned over the ball the one time. It made a big difference on him because he actually took it back and made a score. Third downs conversions, it was even. Nobody went for it on fourth. Yeah, 100% red zone percentage. He had 4 to my 3. He had 2 red zone field goals, and he was the only one that got penalty. And of course, like I said, that running game, man, ate me up in the end. 33 minutes and 47 seconds to my 26 minutes and 13 seconds. So that right there is pretty much the culprit. He held on to the ball this pretty much a long time and actually ran the ball on the ground. So, it's just one of those games where you just gotta pretty much just, say, hey, I did what I could. It's just I fell short on the pretty much the little stuff that they always coach us, and very, very important. So let's get over here to the player stats. We're gonna look at as always, we're gonna go for Texans first. We got Deshaun Watson. He actually had a very good showing today. He's moving on up the ladder each week. He had a rating of 123, 357 yards passing, 4 touchdowns, 1 INT. His longest was for 49 yards. And actually completion percentage is at 62. But he attempted 35. He hit 22. So fairly enough, he actually, for a change, he started having a good game. We let Mills play 1 down, I think. And it was a 3rd down that we needed to convert, and he actually came through for us. He got 15 yards off of it. 1 for 1, 100%. Average was 15 yards. Watson's was 10. So quarterbacks are starting to step up for us, I guess. So I guess that's a good thing. Let's go over here to the rushing game. We had Mark Ingram with 13 attempts and 53 yards. And pretty much that's it. No touchdowns, no nothing. Really, once we made it into the red zone, he was kind of forcing us to throw the ball. We tried to rotate the roster this year since Phillip was getting beat up down there, which he actually had a better day today running him in the power than he did last week when he was the starting running back. We went on ahead and let Ingram start, so he had 13 attempts for 53 yards. And then Watson, he had to scramble for his life to get out of that pocket because they were bringing pressure. For a change, he was actually able to get around those defensive ends, and he had 6 attempts for 39 yards. And then we got Philip Lindsay, he had 2 attempts for 25. I should have ran Lindsay a little bit more out of that power, but I didn't want to risk the chance of him getting injured. He is a little back, and we do need to work on getting his power up if we're going to go ahead and use him in that position. But right now, he gave us the little speed that we needed in that position, and I think we might experiment with a little more that way. On to the receiving, we got Brandon Cooks. He had a great day today. He came through for us. I mean, he was the man, He had 8 receptions for 151 yards. Averaging was 18.9 a yard. He had 2 touchdowns. And his longest was 49 yards. He had a rack catch at 35. Conley, he came through for us today. We ran him in the slot, believe it or not, and he actually picked up a few more passes this time. So he had 4 receptions for 112 yards, 28 average, had 1 touchdown, 26, his longest was 48. And then we let Nico Collins start on the left side, which, he did what he could. He dropped a lot. Maybe we'll get some better XP and kind of grow him on that. Like I said, I think this is going to be one of the guys I kind of lean to on next season, pretty much. He's going to be eventually starting full time soon. So, believe it or not, Jordan had a quiet day today. He put up 30 yards. He only had 3 receptions though, but they were the defensive linebackers where they was pretty much just holding him, and it really wasn't nothing we could do. They kept him to just shorter yardage. So we got Mark Ingram. He had 3 receptions for 16. He was trying to get in there and make something happen. Burkhead, he had 1 reception for 12. We went on ahead and let this young guy go back to the fullback position last week. Came up good on some key blocks that we needed. I'm kind of clueless in that position because we've never really used the fullback in our playbook, but we do need a guy that can step in and take care of business when needed. I just hated that he's an 8-year guy, so that means he's gonna be regressing soon, and he's probably gonna be retired. So we might have to just maybe look for somebody in the draft in the later rounds, or see what we can get out of the free agency. Ingram, we know we're going to be losing him next year. He's 10-year guy. There's really no reason to keep him on the salary. So we were just pretty much just trying to let him get his numbers up. Who knows? Somebody might decide they want him. But I don't think we're going to re-sign that guy. On to the defense, we have Kirksey. We went on ahead and let him start middle linebacker. He had 8 tackles, 5 of them was assisted, 3 solos. So that was no good playing the middle linebacker spot. He was pretty much just getting blocked and manhandled. We had Moreland. We let him get in I think we slid him in the slot a few times, but mostly he was playing outside when we would have, what's his name? My name's King. King would fall to the slot, so he would play to the outside. So he had an actual good day. He had 6 solo tackles, 2 assisted for a total of 8. Ross Blacklock, he had a great day on the line. He had 5 solo tackles, 3 assisted for a total of 8, and 2 tackles for loss. We had Desmond King. He had 3 for 3 for a total of 6. Zach Cunningham, he was our middle linebacker. We actually let him play outside linebacker this week, and he actually produced. He had 6 total tackles with 2 assists and 4 solos, and 1 for tackle for loss. And then we had Gruger Hill. He was 3 for 3 for a total of 6. So we had him kind of bouncing in and out as the second linebacker. He did okay, but we got to get that guy's awareness up. I mean, he'll be a good player for us to keep. 5-year guy. We can probably get another 2 years maybe out of him. But yeah, we're gonna have to get him moving. Reed, he had a terrible day, man. They was just breaking tackles on that guy left and right. I mean, he was pretty much diving at Eric sometimes. So he had 5 tackles, 2 assists and 3 solos. You had Mercer. He was kind of quiet. He came in key roles that we needed to get stops, but I guess he was having problems. That age might have been a factor. But he had a total of 3 tackles. 3 of them were solo, no assists. He had 2 for tackles for loss. Malik Collins, he actually was having a decent day and some key stops. He had 3 tackles, 2 assists, and 1 solo. We went on ahead and put him back at the defensive tackle position again this week, and pretty much the blitzing for pass formations. Not really nothing on the run, because he's got good awareness, but he's a little too slow to get off in the hole to block the guy. To get past his blocker. But on the defensive rush side, he was actually doing fairly well. It gave him a little bit more time, since I guess the quarterback had to fade back. We went ahead and let Hewitt get in a little bit. He was quiet, but he is coming off of injury, so didn't want to just overdo it. We had to sub him in and out, but he only had 2 tackles, 1 assist, 1 solo. We had Martin. He was doing fairly well at the beginning of the game, and then at the second half, they pretty much locked him down. He couldn't get around his guy for nothing. He had 2 tackles for 2 solos and 2 for losses, and 1 sack. So then, of course, Charles Omenihu, he was quiet today. 2 tackles, 1 solo, and 1 assisted. Johnson, we had actually replaced him this week and let Murray play, which was a 50-50. Either you're gonna play the pass or you're gonna play the run. I let Johnson start because I was hoping that we could boost him up to start playing the pass, but he was just getting ate up out there, so we went with Murray. Murray had a reasonable good day, but he was just pretty much swatting, keeping the ball out of the defensive hands, so I guess that's good. We'll take that over that. So that's the end of the defense. Cox, he was quiet, and believe it or not, he was one of our second string guys. We were subbing him in and out. Normally he at least gets 1 to 2 tackles. He didn't get anything this week. So let's go ahead and get back to the New England Patriots here. And we had Mac Jones, who came out. He was gun shy at first, and then he started kind of coming out of his shell that second half. So we got 136 for 278 for 3 touchdowns. His longest was 29. He only got sacked once, so he was keeping it moving. He had an 83 percentage, man. Everybody that we're playing are killing us on defense. They are eating us alive. Defensive backs, I'm assuming everybody know our defense is pretty much weak. The whole team pretty much weak, but is more weaker in the defensive back. So hopefully we can get this figured out, because like this is like we are in week 5, and I'm not mistaken, everybody's thrown at least 70% or higher on us. I might be wrong, but I want to say that's about it, because I know the last game, the guy, he did 77. Before that, I think it was like 88 or 89 when we played Carolina. I mean, we're just getting ate up in the passing game, man. These guys are not getting disrupted in their pocket and making key plays. Rushing, we had Harris. He had 25 attempts for 157 yards. And like I said, we was doing fine the first half. We was able to keep him stopped, keep them contained. And then the second half, he just came out just like a wrecking ball. So he had 2 touchdowns. Longest yard at carry was 26. He broke 2 tackles. Got White, he had 4 for 43, averaging 10, 1 broken tackle. Longest was 31, longest was 75, man. Mac Jones, he actually tried to scramble out of the pocket. He had 2 attempts for 14 yards, and his longest was 11 yards. So let's get over here to the receiving core, and pretty much this guy here was a beast for him today. Hunter Henry, 7 receptions, 99 yards, 1 touchdown. He was killing it on third downs with this guy. I mean, we could not stop him for anything. Had Myers, he had 5 receptions for 51 yards, 1 touchdown. Smith, you had 3 receptions, 45 yards, no touchdowns. White, he had 3 receptions for 37 yards, 12.3 average. So he was coming out of the backfield pretty good. Bourne had 2 for 21 yards. King, he had 2 receptions for 20 yards, and Harris had 2 receptions, 7 yards, and a touchdown. Moving on to the defense, we have Jonathan Jones. He had 8 solos for a total of 8. No assisted. Gilmore ate us up. He had 1 INT. That was the only one we threw, but he could actually, luckily, a few of them didn't count, so that was good. That, he pretty much just missed, or else it would have been more than just that 1 INT. You had McGrone, I guess that's how you say that. He had 4 solos, 1 assist for a total of 5, 1 tackle for loss. You had Dante Hightower. He had 4 tackles, 1 assist for 3 solos, 1 tackle for loss. CJ Jackson, 4 solos, no assisted. You had Judden. He had 4 solos, 1 tackle for loss, no assisted. Devin McCarthy, he had 3 solos, no assisted. And you got Winovich, and he had 2 assisted and 1 solo, 2 tackles for loss. Barmore, rookie, he had 3 tackles total, 1 assisted, 2 solo, 2 of them for loss, and 1 sack. Not bad for the rookie this week. Van Noy, he was 1 for 1 for a total of 2. Perkins, he was 2 solos, no assists, 1 tackle for loss. Goodrich? I don't know how you say that, but he only got 1 assisted, 1 tackle for loss. Duggar, he was Duggar, however you say it. You got 1 tackle, and it was assisted, and pretty much that was it. So that was the key, man. Like I said, he started running the ball, eating that clock up, man. And it came back to bite me in the butt, you know, missing the field goal, missing the extra point. I mean, it was, you know, just small fundamental stuff. So like I said, we'll just we'll try it next week. Hopefully we can get something going, man. We're still searching for our first win. You know, it's hard this year, especially when you're going through rebuilding a team. Pretty much, I don't know. We trying to rebuild around Watson, but I mean, I don't know how long that's gonna last, you know. But if we can't win games, might have to try something else. But this is your boy Yul Brenner. We're gonna leave it on this one. We're gonna leave you with some highlights as always. Just still trying. I'm just disappointed in this game, man. I was really expecting to come out and actually pull this one out, but just came up short. Had a new user come in and take this team. He's been out for a while, and you know, and also welcome back. But he came and stepped up, you know. He made it count when he needed to. But like I said, I'm Yul Brenner, SBA Texans. Keep an eye out for the other SBA teams. You know, they got videos and contents on YouTube and Twitch. It's not hard to find. But we'll see y'all on the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. What the hell? Let's go for it.
You mentioned that to me pre-game. That's what they did there. Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate.
There we go. Nice, nice. I figured he would have got that.
It can turn into a big game downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short game. Watson on third down.
Oh.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again second and 10.
He's passing, so we're going to contain. I know he...
Now Jones. He'll get that out to the flat to White.
Dang, that was a good pass. Now I'd see him coming over there.
And meet him at that point. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but he had the play diagnosed perfectly there. Jones now from the gun on third down.
Wow, 3 men on one guy. Nobody went half for him. I was playing underneath. What's going on? Pulled to the same guy I was trying to hold. And no one went and held that running back. I dove out of the way. That was a good pitch.
Was uncanny. And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Trying to pick it up on the ground.
He knew I was bluffing. I figured he would have came up there with me.
Last week they couldn't get him going on the ground. Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball? Absolutely. You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake.
He knew I was going to move. That was a good one. Put Mr. Field in there. Got him as our power.
For the first time with Philip Lindsay.
So we got it, our power. Nice hit, nice cut. Finally found the hole. Got some guys up there blocking for us.
This is Ingram on first and 10.
Just wasn't fast enough to make it around that corner.
Backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Watson. Flushed out right. Finding some room at midfield. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not.
All right, let's continue moving the ball.
38 on second and 10. On the counter, Ingram. fighting through the tackle at the 30. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
Nice break.
3 and out the first time. This time they've been able to sustain something downfield. And that's what often happens. You get the game started. You know, you have to get your footing underneath you. You have to get used to the flow of the game, the speed of the game. And sometimes that first drive is more of a probing drive. It appears they found
it hit me. Leading receiver. That's if we can catch you.
Here's Watson.
Oh man, that was not supposed to happen. Hands on it. I don't know.
After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too. Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they?
I should have stayed with him.
To get back moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Good pass. He kept his hands on the ball.
The 44 as they try again on first down. Back to throw. Jones.
Nice.
The first day, they added Hunter Henry from the Chargers. 5 years there, career high 60 catches last year. He expects that number to go up in New England. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. On the give, this is Harris.
There we go. Pick him up.
2nd and 8.
You can get on Hewitt.
Off the bootleg, Jones. And that one complete to Keene, the tight end.
Hit him then.
Receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
All right, we got.
They'll give to Harris.
There we go. Close that whole big column. Now that we got him guessing. I know you can't be running through a blitz.
Harris.
There we go. Close that bad boy. All right. Play underneath.
Oh, they'll run it here on the jet sweep.
Good job. See if we can catch him slipping in the tight ends. Maybe they could just apply some block for us to get onto the outside.
Ready to go here for their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14.
That's the mic right there, 54. Ooh, checked me. He checked. Yeah, gotta get something going with the play action, man.
2nd and 10. Watson off play action. It's complete to
Yay! He called it for a change. Oh, he got me to it before I could kick it off. That was hard to believe.
To throw is Watson.
I should have known better. Keep it away from his side.
You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Yeah, that was real slow.
On 2nd down now, it's Harris. And he gets stopped out.
There we go, Mr. Black.
With a strong gain of 14.
I mean, right there underneath him.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. Catch is made by Harry. And they'll lose yardage. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage. 2nd down and
That's a big fella there, too.
Back to throw. Jones. Flush to his right. Complete. Hunter Henry with a
Oh, nice catch.
Work coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. On third down, here's
Oh, I missed him.
and he's able to pick
I
up the
missed.
set of downs.
I mean, he ran up in there and missed him.
Here's Jones off the bootleg, rolling, and he
There we go.
It wasn't the right play.
Do not give it up, defense.
Frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They'll look to throw on third and goal.
Oh,
End zone, but it's incomplete.
thank goodness he overthrowed that.
Houston makes it fourth down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position.
Oh,
When that drive
nice.
started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. A shotgun snap for Watson. That's complete to his running back, Burkhead.
There we go.
They get him.
There.
On first down, Watson. It's home.
Dang, he almost overthrew that. Short.
From the gun, here's Watson. Escaping the pressure right. He is out of bounds inside.
Nobody free on that outside, man.
Out of the gun, Watson. Throw complete right side.
He hit that bad boy.
And he's got it up.
All right, come on, guys. Snap it.
From the red zone now, Watson.
Oh, he dropped it. Dang it. He came ran bailing up in there.
Here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, Watson. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Make up for it, then, Cooks.
And that might be just what they needed to get back in this game.
Make up for
Sometimes
it.
you need a big play to shake things up, get a little life in your sideline, get everyone believing again, and they got it there in a big way.
He'll complete this one to Collins. And he takes
Nice, nice. I'm with it this time.
And get out of bounds and avoid the big
Simple
hit.
turnaround route. Cooks to the outside.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson. Touchdown.
There he goes. One of the two. Hopefully we can. If not, we're going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now Jones. And this one complete to Smith.
Good.
He'll be out of bounds.
I mean the quarterback. Maybe he'll think we're going deep.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up now going to the ground
I
game?
couldn't get through there.
The 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike 53.
Here's Watson. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep.
No, come on, man. All right, defense. Time to kick it into gear.
Ready to go. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the gun, Jones. Open man is Myers. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on third down. Looking to throw, Jones. Open man,
Nice catch.
get the third down conversion. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Jones on first down. And he's going to have the hook up here with Hill.
All right, we're gonna go with the go 4 again.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jones.
Wow, you not running your assignment 51.
He's got room.
You supposed to be shading that guy.
Getting this inside the 30.
It's that wheel.
After the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. Off play action. Jones. This is Smith with a grab.
Nice grab.
Full yard shy of the 5. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Harris.
I was finna say now, come on, man. If that man.
2nd down and goal. Jones. Touchdown.
Oh, come on. How is these guys getting blown off the line like that, man? I mean, dude, y'all got similar speed.
Patriots, they add on to their lead. Circle that drive because that.
Try it again.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Get him, Phil.
He gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history.
Give it to you, Cook.
And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Watson. That's caught left side by the tight end.
Oh.
Now gives him much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram.
Come on, Collins.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. 49. Check 49.
Watson off play action. They'll roll him out right. That
Ooh.
nearly enters.
Play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
53 to Mike. 53. Check 53.
All right, go for it, Cooks.
Now Watson. Open man is Cooks. He's got past the
They ain't reacting fast enough when you click that button in. They just letting him do whatever you want to do, man.
himself for 11 and a 1st down. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to
I'll
use it
play
up
the
early.
shade down.
You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time.
Good way to get in there.
On his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
New England on 3rd down. 6 conversions in 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. Here it's 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, Jones.
Oh my goodness.
Man, it's
That's what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
and rode him right out of bounds. On 2nd and 7, Jones. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab.
I'm the only person out there.
They They run with Harris.
No.
They will have a first down at about the 20
What?
yard. Off the play fake. Jones eluding the pressure right. And he'll get this down inside the 5. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. Throw left side complete. Touchdown.
Get in there, Mills. Make something happen.
The Texans on third down. They've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This is 3rd and 8. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Got this into the hands of the tight end. To the air yet again. Watson. He'll let this go for the end zone. And got his man.
He throw it so funny when he sling down the field, man. It's like he throw it off with one back leg on purpose.
And the Texans have cut it to within a score. Play. Here's 2nd and 4. They defer to White out of the shotgun. And some room to roam now. And they will finally get him to the ground at the Texans' 30.